Welcome back to Blood and Wine, everybody. We're currently doing the main quest, Cage Au Fou. I don't know what faux means. Guess I don't really know what cage means either, do I? But we're looking for a spotted wight because we need either some saliva from it or its salivary glands. We need that so that Regis can make some kind of decoction that will somehow help us find the beast of Beauclair. So looking for the wight has taken us to this place here that I've already forgotten the name of. This is the Trastamara Hunting Cottage. And this place is kind of mysterious in that it has all these spoons around it. And at the end of the last episode, Geralt read what was inscribed on the walls here. And it was something about going hungry or something like that. I don't remember. You have to go back and watch the end of that episode. But a little circle on the minimap is inside of this house. So let's go in here.
A pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva.
So we're going to search this pigsty. It's really neat, the reflections they have on these spoons, huh? It's really well done. Use your Witcher senses to search the wight's lair. Okay. I guess. Here's something. What do you know? It's a spoon.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
A real collector. Thoroughbred, says Geralt. Another spoon?
Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Okay. Something else over here. What is it, Geralt? A stained diary. Ooh. Let's read it. For a few days now, I've been having dizzy spells. I've never experienced anything like this before. If it carries on, although I can't stand witchcraft and sorcery, I'll have to visit a herbalist. The dizziness has not gone away. Worst of all, it's been joined by pain, so strong at times I cannot see. I've been to the herbalist. A repulsive old crone looked at me like she had seen a monster. She gave me some cursed mixture that I have to drink twice a day. It's not helping at all. Today, like every day, I looked in the mirror and I was lost for words. I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today, there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that there were. I have hair growing on my breasts. It's horrible. It's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known what would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I am cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my head, but I can't hold it back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that have led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it is getting hard to write. Loneliness. No family. Eat. I want to eat. Not a good spoon. Empty spoons. Nothing. Eat. It hurts. Mirror. Lies. No. Ah. My dramatic reading.
Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
Let's keep searching. There's still more things to find in here. Is there something on the ground there? No, I could just extinguish those candles if I wanted to. Here's something lying on the ground over here that I missed when I walked in. What do you know? It's another spoon.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay. Ordinary spoon. Oh, there's something in that next room. Hey, look, things to loot. Mug, spoon, silver spoon, wooden spoon. Mug, spoon, silver spoon, wooden spoon. Why am I collecting this stuff? Let's not ask questions like that.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Probably. Let's keep looking. More stuff to find. Probably more spoons.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
No spoon you have shall sate you. It's creepy, man. This is like that movie 7.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Yep. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on at the other end of this room. We'll get there, don't worry. A spoon key.
A spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. Wight's a true collector.
Spoon key notes. This certifies the item up for auction, an antique spoon key forged at the Christofferson and Sons workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smiggle Circus, owner of the Pheasantry. Haven't we heard that name mentioned before? And that opened up a new quest, which was unexpected, to say the least. And that quest was called what? Maybe it's a treasure hunt. Spontaneous profits. While snooping about the cursed Trastamara estate, Geralt happened on a strange spoon-like key. Attached to it was a note. The note labeled the strange spoon as the property of the Pheasantry, known far and wide to be the finest tavern in all the Duchy of Toussaint. So, this quest will take us where? It'll take us back to Beauclair. Obviously, we're not going to go there right now. I'm going to switch back to the main quest, and we'll continue looking around this place. Another spoon here, it looks like.
Wight's obsessed.
A real collector. Thoroughbred. Examine.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
It's quite a curse, huh?
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
So, we've got some skeletons and such over here.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Still searching.
Right arm bit right off.
Ooh.
Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
Weird.
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Ah, still more stuff. Another spoon.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Yeah, so romantic. Oops, decaying letter. Let's read it. Dear Master Levassier, I know you track outlaws for pay. I've an unusual assignment for you. No doubt you wonder why I have drawn you out here and why we cannot meet in person. You see, in my present situation, any kind of meeting is very risky. Not so much for me, as for the person with whom I meet, for I am afflicted by a curse, or, as I hope, and why I have turned to you, the side effects of medicine given to me some time ago by a herbalist. Soon after I visited this herbalist, she disappeared without trace. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. When you do, learn as much from her as you can about the medicine she gave me. If my suffering is a result of her wickedness, then make her provide an antidote. I assure you I have ample wealth, and will reward you with no small part of it for your services. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this shall mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse, which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. I am aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. Marlene de Trastamara. He sold mirrors. Wasn't that like a nickname of Gaunter O'Dim from Hearts of Stone? He was the mirror something or other, wasn't he? Surely they're not talking about him. I'm curious now. Gaunter O'Dim. What was his nickname? Master Mirror. Yeah, see? Told you. Master Mirror. Huh. Interesting. Well, we're still looking for stuff in this lair. I'm not sure what we're looking for, though. I feel like I've searched the whole place. So I don't know what else there is I'm supposed to find. You know, everything's turned yellow now. Not seeing anything else in red. But I guess, you know, I've missed something. So we're just going to walk around here with our Witcher senses activated. And we'll see if we see anything else that we missed my first time through here. Oh, here we go. Time to go downstairs. Geralt cannot walk downstairs. He is the worst at walking downstairs. Okay, so here is a room. Whoop.
Actually does seem like a wight's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
Find the wight's cauldron.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Yup. I love that Geralt says yup. Spoons. We have a lot of spoons to sell. That's okay.
Wight's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Whoa. There's something on the ground here. Another spoon.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Some stuff on the table here.
What I was looking
Whoa.
for. Wight's not particularly tidy.
We found the cauldron. Look into the cauldron. You look into the cauldron. I ain't looking into the cauldron. You do it. What's this? Loot. Greater green mutagen.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Yep.
Table's set. Wight who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. Wight that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it.
Well, let's see if we could help it. Trying to help the wight. I don't want to look into the cauldron just yet. Still more things to look at.
Wight's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Dwarven whetstone. Some armor. So like I said, I'm not going to look in there just yet. Kind of curious about what's down these stairs here. Maybe going down here a little prematurely. So it's just a little cellar. No, it's more than that. There's a ladle here.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Ordinary spoon. Okay, this place is pretty big. Maybe I shouldn't go in here yet. Okay, let's go look in the cauldron. We'll come back here. Maybe that's where the wight is. I don't know if there's any new text for this quest. No, there's not. Alright, well let's go ahead and look into this cauldron. Hope it's not like an alien, something's gonna jump out and attach itself to my face.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Hide in a place with a good view of the cauldron. Uh-huh. Well, looky there. Well, let's go ahead and hide in here. Alien style. Speaking of alien. Geralt's very patient. Oh my gosh, look at that. There's no way we can reason with this thing? Say, hey man, you know, maybe we could lift your curse if you give me some spit. Or is it too late for that? Uh-oh. Oh man, we're gonna have to fight it. Try to lift the curse, try to lift the curse. I wanna try to lift the curse. Yes, this is what I wanna do. Oh, here we go. This is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, okay. I thought that was Geralt walking out.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it.
Come on, Geralt, you can do it.
You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Here, have a seat. Oh, I hope this works.
Just need a bit for Regis.
White brew.
And now we'll tend to you.
The curse exact wording. Swap spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. Oh man, I'm gonna have to pay attention and get this right. I'm gonna screw it up. I don't know why this is so important to me. I want to help this poor person.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Let's eat not using the spoons? What do you think? Because it says...
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. It says none shall sit with you at your table, and Geralt's sitting there, so we're supposed to do the opposite?
Need to get this right.
No spoon you have shall sate you.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Should we swap spoons? Swap spoons. No spoon you have shall sate you. So we're gonna give this thing our spoon. Gosh, I hope this is right.
Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? The curses can be tricky. Key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon.
Yes. Yes.
That's why we've swapped.
Yes. Come on. Come on. Is Geralt really gonna eat it? Geralt's gonna eat it. You're a braver man than I am, Geralt. Of course, that was established a long time ago.
I missed something?
This isn't right.
Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Follow the wight or report back to Regis.
Eat that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brew for Regis at least. Can't do anything for the wight though.
Oh, no.
Except cut it down.
No. Can't do anything for the wight except cut it down? Really? Oh, man. Are you serious? There's nothing I can do? I don't want to do that, man. Oh, doggone it. Well, I tried, man. Let's go. Let's go follow it and see if it's true that I have to take it down. So we're following its scent, even though I really don't need the...
Kill the wight in its own junk heap.
Oh, kill the wight. Oh. Oh, I don't want to kill the wight. But I don't want to kill the wight. Oh, man. Oh. I really wanted to save the wight. So... You know what? It's my game. I'll do what I want. Let me see. Where was my last save? There was a save here, but this was probably after the dinner with the wight, right? Let's see. I'm trying to look at the little teeny tiny picture, but it's really hard to tell. So I'm actually going to go back and choose a different option. It's cheating, I know. But I really want to save the wight. I don't know why, but it's really, really important to me that I do. So I think I'm gonna have to go back here. So we're gonna go back to this save, and we're gonna try something different this time. Boy, I thought I was being really clever. And Geralt even seemed like it was a good idea by, you know, hey, maybe you could eat with somebody else's spoon.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
Alright, so we're gonna hide in here again. And we could skip all this. Try to lift the curse. Skip this. Okay, here we go. So let's eat not using spoons. Well, let's do this part again.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
I mean, I think I still see intelligence in that face. Let's eat not using the spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
It's okay. It's all right. Come on. Let's see. Will this work? Oh, Geralt. Geralt does not like that at all.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
A mirror. It's a mirror now. Here we go. This is looking good. All right. Is Geralt gonna be okay? Geralt. Geralt's not looking so good. Okay. Optional.
Just not quite like I expected.
Oh, we possess the virtue of wisdom.
Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Okay, well, kind of cheated there. But you know, I'll share with you that I cheated. I could edit that out and make it look like I picked the right one the first try, but I'm not going to do that. I'll leave that in there. I'm okay with that. I really wanted to save the wight. I picked the wrong thing the first time, but the second time I didn't. So that's cool. So we see that there can only be one quest has been updated because we got the virtue of wisdom. Among the virtues, wisdom oft proves hardest to find, let alone prove, for most consider themselves wise, while the world is chock full of fools. Yet Geralt had never thought of himself too highly in this regard, just like that famed philosopher who knew well that he knew very little, if not nothing. Perhaps this was why the Witcher managed easily to prove he was no stranger to this virtue. Yeah, well, when you can try things twice, you can sometimes be wise. But we'll go back to the main quest where we're supposed to be following the stench of the wight's brew and hope that we find a cured wight. No longer a wight anymore. And I will be so happy if that's the case. Even though it took me 2 tries. Here we go. Where are you? Where are you? It's going outside. It's nighttime outside now. 12:39 a.m. Where are we going? Where are you taking me? Oh man, there's an enemy on my mini-map. Crap. A Barghest. It's a stupid Barghest down here. It's gonna take me right past it, so I'm gonna have to fight the Barghest. Ouch. Ouch. Come on, come here. You stupid thing. Get into my circle. Fine, don't get in my circle. I'll kill you anyway. Some dramatic music that just played there. Alright, let's get back to following the stench. Where'd you go? Jumped up in the air there. More enemies down here, according to my mini-map. Another Barghest. Come on. Fight me. Is it just sitting here? Okay, that one's taken care of. Stupid Barghests. There's another one up there. Gonna come down here and fight me or not? Here he comes. I think. Come on, come into my circle. Come on. Come on, there you go. Ouch. A little bit of whirl there. I miss a lot with the whirl. Alright, let's keep moving. Following the stench. It's very stenchy. You could tell by how red it is. Huh. Marlene! 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 Are you okay?
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Oh.
I must eat.
Her eyes are bright.
Take you someplace safe.
Where are you gonna take her, Geralt? Corvo Bianco, he's gonna take her home. To his home. Okay, we have a house guest now.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
she was cursed. Let's tell him, man.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Yeah, let's tell him, man.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Why, thank you, Major Domo. I appreciate that. I think we could do some renovating this place or ever play Gwent. We haven't played Gwent in a while. Let's throw some Gwent into this episode. Regis can wait.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask.
BB.
Sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
Only in action. Let's play.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Interesting. We could pick who he plays as. Huh. Wow. Well, since I don't really care, surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
So we're not going to play the Skellige deck because we really haven't put one together yet. And we'll play monsters. This is interesting. So we're not playing for money. We're just playing for. I don't know if we're going to get a card from him or if we're just supposed to use him as practice. So we've got an Arrakis muster card. We've got a vampire muster card. Good old Vesemir, an elemental. Here's another Arrakis muster card. So I think that we don't really need both of these in our hand, since if we play this one, it's going to pull this one out of the deck automatically. So let's go ahead and redraw this one. That's a cool card. And let's see, we've got a Crone muster card, and then we've got a Yennefer card. We don't really have very many high point cards, you know? I'm actually a little bit worried about this. But let's go ahead and play it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm not sure we'll win. So he's also playing monsters. How about that? I didn't even notice that. I'm going to start with a Draug card. And what's his special ability? I always like to know that. Double the strength of all your close combat units. Okay. So he's not going to hurt me. Let's just go ahead and start with this. And okay. So we mustered those two cards. No, there's no music playing. It's so quiet. Normally there's music playing. So he throws a rain card down, which reduces this to a 1. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that. I could double the strength of those, though. But there's nothing I could do about this. He is now ahead of us in points. Let's just keep mustering. See what happens. Alright, that's an awful lot of points in that front row. It's making me a little bit nervous having that many points there. And he passes, oddly enough. So I could throw out a decoy and pull one of these cards back, but don't really think there's much of a reason to, because I can't muster with them again, you know? It won't pull the cards out of my graveyard. It'll only pull them out of my deck, and if they're not in my deck anymore, there's really no sense in it. So I'm not going to bother. So we'll just go ahead and pass and win this round. I don't really understand what this guy's line of thinking is here. And one of my random cards stays out. It's just a 4. Yeah, I'm not really sure what his deal was there. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get some vampire cards mustered up. Why not? Okay, a lot of stuff going on in the front row again. What's he going to do? He's going to muster his vampires. Wow. He had a lot of vampire cards. Holy cow. Unfortunately, there's really nothing I can do about it. But I just have to beat him in this hand, so I'm just going to keep forging ahead. See if we can't beat him in this hand. Wow, he has the same card. Still ahead of us. I don't want to play my Scorch because I'll scorch myself. This will let me pull a card out of my deck, but there's really no reason to because, again, they're just muster cards. They're not going to really do me a lot of good. So let's just go ahead and throw somebody here in the back row. And we'll have to hope that the cards we have add up to more than his. He's going to do the double there. That's fine. We can do that too. We're not going to do it just yet, though. If I threw out a Scorch now, it would get rid of that card. So I may do that at some point. Yeah, of course, and I didn't really realize what I was doing here. If I throw out Dandelion, he's going to double these, so I'm kind of duplicating my ability here. That kind of sucks. So I'm going to throw out Dandelion right now. So let's just go ahead and throw him out here. Getting a little nervous, to tell you the truth. That's a lot of points. Oh boy, he's got another muster card. Ouch. Oh, wow. That is a lot of points. I don't think there's anything that I can do to match that number of points. If I throw out Dandelion, that'll double this to 66. With him, that'll make it 68. I don't think it doubles him as well. I don't think it does. But maybe it does. So that'll get us to 66, 68, maybe 70. That'll get us to 76. So if I throw him out, we'll tie him. Or I can pass and hope to try to beat him in the next round. Of course, then we'll have the same number of cards. Plus, since he wins, he'll leave a card out on the table. Let's Of course, I could use my decoy, pull a card back. And I'll have 4 cards. He'll only have 3. Surely he doesn't have any more muster cards. I don't know if I should go for it or not. Screw it. Let's do it. Did I add wrong? So he's got Commander's Horn, which is actually a good sign. It makes me think that he doesn't have any good cards left. Crap, I should have thrown Scorch out before I did that. I wasn't thinking. Damn it. Now I can't throw Scorch out because it'll get rid of that. That was dumb. That was dumb. Yeah. That was dumb. Why'd you guys let me do that? Throw her out. And then we're going to just draw one of these guys because they'll get doubled. And... wow. Boy, he sure did have a lot of those in his deck. That was dumb. So I can't throw Scorch because it'll just scorch myself. There's no sense in throwing this out because then I'll just throw a card out again. So I guess we just got to pass. And we can't... I don't think we could use this. Let's go ahead and do it and see what happens. I don't think it'll work, though. Yeah, it didn't do anything. Oh, no. Oh, good. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right. We barely win. Okay, that was... I screwed up, and luckily still won anyway. That was a mistake, but we still won, so we're good. Let's see if we get a card from him or anything. I'm just wondering if he's just somebody we could practice against since he has all the decks and we could pick which deck.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
And maybe later.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
So I've had a request to do some renovating.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going. Refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
The house. We have a house guest now. Let's improve our house.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Well, unfortunately, from here I can't see what benefit this will give us. But whatever, let's do it.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Well, what about the grounds?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should.
We certainly should.
The way I see things, given your trade, sir,
Ooh.
you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Let's see. Armor repair table, grindstone. I don't know. Just do one.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Cool. Order a table.
Good.
It's just
Order
money.
me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive.
Wow, they're faster than
Will
FedEx.
you be needing anything else, sir?
Yeah, you know, I could use a grindstone.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Do it.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Well, I guess that's all we can do right now.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Okay. Well, so, spent a little bit of coin here on refurbishing the place, and I guess we'll have to see what that does for us after it's done. Can we talk to Marlena?
I thank you. So tasty. Oh, so good.
So, it's pretty crappy what she did to that beggar. Poor beggar shows up. He wants food. She's like, screw you. I'm going to give my leftovers to my dogs. Pretty crappy. But she paid her price and then some. So I feel okay with lifting the curse after all this time.
Tasty. So wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I thank you.
Thanks for not killing me.
Oh, so good.
Okay, so here's an armor stand. Ooh. I don't know. Let's put some armor there. Yeah, that looks good. Sure, why not? What else we got in here? Weapon rack. Let's hang this sword up. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Feline swords. What the heck is going on here? Am I using the wrong swords? After all this time. Here is Griffin Steel Sword. Well, I'll be damned. I did not realize that these were different swords. How long have I been playing this game? How many hours have I put into it? So I've got this sword here, which does considerably more damage than the Griffin sword. So I have the wrong swords equipped, and this may have happened when I needed to remove my swords for another quest, and I just put the wrong ones back in. So, jeez, let's put this silver sword in. It does a lot more damage. And we'll put this one in. Okay, I feel a little bit better now. Because these Grandmaster swords should be doing more damage than other swords. So let's go ahead and... we could hang up our swords. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take this one, and we're going to hang up our Griffin swords. So we'll hang this up, and we'll hang this up. I really don't know if you could even tell the difference, but there they are. Okay, we've hung up our weapons, and I'm using the proper feline weapons now. I don't think we have any more artwork for the walls, and we don't have any trophies. So I have to get some trophies. I'm not sure how to get those, but we'll have to figure it out at some point. And this is for artwork on the wall, but like I said, we don't have any new artwork. Oh, wait a minute, we do. Ancient Elven Shield, or... Ooh, let's put up Sir Geralt of Rivia's shield. Nice. Okay, that's kind of cool, huh? Use. Use? Use. What does use do? Huh, I'm not really sure what use means. Oh. Oh! What? Look at this. Quest books. Alright, so these are books that we've picked up. Quest things, quest items that we could go back and read. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I just need to be more patient when I did use. Well, this is interesting. So dark in here. We get some lights in here, maybe? This is what? It's a little storage room. I guess. Maybe this is the kitchen? Sort of. And then there is a storage room upstairs, but don't really know what I'm going to do with this room. Guess the old lady could sleep up here. No funny business, Geralt. Well, there's nothing to interact with up here. Okay. Not sure what that symbol is underneath of my health bar. It looks like a level up. But I don't know why that's showing up there. I don't know. I have 5 points available to spend. I'm not really sure what I should spend them on. I don't know if I should put them into Whirl, or if we should do this business here. I haven't really paid much attention to this yet. But I'm open to suggestions. If you guys think of anything I can do with this. Deadly counter. Sword attacks deal 25% more damage to human opponents, immune to counterattacks and monsters. In all other cases, if the attacker's vitality is less than 25%, a counterattack immediately triggers a finisher. That sounds all very complicated. I don't really do counterattacks, so I don't know. And then this is for like my signs. Signs can deal critical hits. Their critical hit chance and damage increase with sign intensity. Currently 41% chance to deal an additional 208% damage. Opponents killed by critical hits from signs explode. It's kind of interesting. But I feel like I should be putting more stuff into attacking. So, I don't know. I'm open to suggestions on what you guys think I should be spending points on here. I'm not really sure. Oh, nice sound effect. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this play session here. When we come back next time, we will go ahead and report back to Regis and see where the main story takes us from there. So, hope you enjoyed this play session. If you did, why don't you let me know by leaving me a like or a comment. If you're not a subscriber, won't you please consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I sure do hope you join me again in the next episode.